ways, it's ironic. The mission statement of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is to protect investors. They went after Ripple, suggesting that all kinds of things, everything we were doing was selling an unregistered security, and the judge really very clearly said, sales through exchanges, not a security. When it's used for compensation, not a security. When it's used for incentives around the overall XRP ecosystem, not a security. So, we have already moved a lot of our activity, and frankly, 95% of our customers are non-US. So a lot of our activity has been outside the US jurisdiction because that's where our customer demand is. But I think that's where the US is losing. And I think what the SEC has been trying to do is to put power and politics over what is really just sound policy and providing clear rules of the road such that entrepreneurs and investors can participate in this amazing new market around crypto and blockchain technologies.
So this is still a legal process playing out. I think people watching, an SEC appeal process, what that looks like. What does it mean for your company in your business in the interim?
Look, as a matter of law, the law of the land right now is that XRP is not a security. And until there is an opportunity for the SEC to file an appeal, which would take years, and frankly, we're very optimistic. If they were to file an appeal, we think that only further solidifies the decision this judge made. Because, look, as a matter of law, as a matter of the facts, and really as a matter of looking back in the history here, for the SEC, really, it's overreach to suggest, as the chair has said many times, that basically everything in the crypto space is a security. Well, we now have a judge very clearly saying that is just not true, and very clearly saying XRP is not a security on exchanges and all these different use cases, which I think helps the whole industry.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to lead with those statements from Brad Garlinghouse talking about the culmination of the lawsuit. 95% of Ripple's business offshores, not relevant to the US. And now we have the beginning of what is going to be regulatory clarity for this cryptocurrency. If you guys do use Twitter, the best spot to get information I don't cover in my videos. Drippy XRP, I'll have it linked in the video description below. This is a monumental week for us XRP holders. Look all the way back through the past 3 years. It's hard to find a weekly candle like this. And what I find interesting is you see these different color ranges right here on the chart. This is what you call a Fibonacci-based trend extension. It shows levels. Fibonacci numbers are just something you find in patterns throughout nature. Some people call them the fingerprint of the universe, sacred geometry. But we have one of the largest weekly candle closes we've ever had. And what I'm looking for is just keeping it above this red zone. Typically, once you break this red zone, that's when you get exploration. You can go up to these higher levels. And in cryptocurrency, you can even eclipse these highest ranges. So the highest range right now for XRP, based off history, we're looking at $8. But in the past crypto bull run in 2020, we saw different assets totally eclipse this. So I like that we've bounced right here. It's right at a level where you could see some resistance. And I believe starting this week, we'll journey back up to $1 and eventually crush that and go on some exciting price exploration. If you guys need a spot to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's where I buy my XRP and Flare daily. A link to Uphold in the video description below. And GOP Majority Whip Tom Emmer says, the Ripple case is a monumental development in establishing that a token is separate and distinct from an investment contract it may or may not be part of. Now, let's make it a law. And then Senator Cynthia Lummis is coming out, right? Another senator calling for clear crypto regulation. They've said XRP is not a security. It's not bound to an investment contract, but we still don't have clear regulation. She says, I applaud the decision of the Southern District Court of New York, finding that crypto assets traded in secondary markets may not be investment contracts. This is the position that Section 501 of the Loomis-Gillibrand Responsible Financial Innovation Act has taken from the beginning. The decision confirms the need for Congress to deliver a clear regulatory structure for the crypto asset industry and provides the highest level of consumer protection. So building off this regulation, I tap into this tweet. I say, and this is all facts, Ripple works with hundreds of banks. And if you guys haven't smashed that like button already, take a moment. Can I get a like on this video? Can I get a subscription? It's free. It does a lot for the channel, and I try and deliver you guys the most informative content I can. So Ripple already works with hundreds of banks. and they all use something called XCurrent. It's one of Ripple's products. It's a real-time settlement tool. They have a second product called XRapid. XRapid is what uses XRP to create on-demand liquidity. What do you think these hundreds of banks who already love Ripple's XCurrent will do when they hear about on-demand liquidity? This will balloon everything more than retail could. If you know, you know. And moving forward here, the irony of the Bitcoin maxis. Tony Edwards says, I have a friend. He's a Bitcoin maxi, and I personally hold Bitcoin, and I believe it's a store of value in hard money, even though nobody uses it as hard money. However, what I've seen from a lot of Bitcoin maxis after the Ripple lawsuit's pathetic. Many don't actually believe in the mission of Bitcoin. They just want their bags to pump. They don't believe in the free market. If they truly believed in Bitcoin, they would let it defeat XRP and altcoins in the open market. Instead, they are trying to lobby the government to shut down altcoins. They are worse than the banks that claim to want to end. Bunch of crony capitalism hypocrites. The reality is the future of crypto is multi-chained. Different blockchains with different features and utility. Maxis hyper-focus on BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF application and disregard Larry Fink's comments about tokenization, which will happen on blockchains other than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you cannot tokenize real-world assets like precious metals, stocks, real estate. Bitcoin just doesn't have the throughput. And Larry Fink is as smart money comes. This guy runs BlackRock, the largest hedge fund in the world, and he himself has said tokenization will happen on other blockchains besides Bitcoin. So the TLDR here is the reality of future. The reality is the future of crypto is multi-chained. Different blockchains with different features and utility will be the future. And XRP holders, do you think this is a short-term rally? Think again. Analysis suggests that ongoing XRP's price surge may not be a short-term retraction. Several indicators point to the involvement of significant players, whales, in driving this rally. Notably, the duration of XRP's substantial price increase coincides with a 10-month high trading volumes. So we're having this breakout, but we're also getting a lot of volume on a breakout, which is something you want to see. Additionally, the number of XRP whale transactions involving wallets holding over 100,000 has reached its peak in 2023, indicating support from the wealthy whales. Furthermore, the fact that these whales have been accumulating XRP rather than selling XRP during this rally suggests their intent to position themselves for further gains. And when I say whales, I'm talking about entities that hold 100,000 to 10 million XRP. And Katie Huang came out, a former Department of Justice prosecutor, crypto venture investor, commenting on the recent Ripple lawsuit, and she expressed skepticism about the SEC's desire for legal clarity and an immediate appeal. In a tweet, she said the court's decision, which found that sales across exchanges are not unregistered securities, was a good outcome for the industry. The consensus is that the court drew a reasonable line distinguishing between XRP itself, not an investment contract, thus not a security, and certain XRP transactions in which institutional investors paid money directly to Ripple, and Ripple made contractual commitments in exchange, creating a contract under Howey. She said that an appeal of District Annalisa Torres' decision is possible, but added that an immediate appeal seems unlikely, both because the agency would have to ask the court to split this decision from the portion going to trial, because I am skeptical the SEC actually wants legal clarity. And judging by the SEC's actions over the past few years under Gary Gensler's reigns, I think we can agree they're not really making decisions that are aligned with an entity that wants regulatory clarity. The ruling appears on the surface to be a win for Coinbase in its recent lawsuit by the SEC. We see Coinbase in the best position to benefit from this improved confidence and regulatory clarity. And so now this Coinbase lawsuit, the XRP lawsuit is out. We've conquered that, but there's bigger implications for the crypto lawsuit or crypto industry with this new lawsuit between Coinbase and the SEC. So I guess we'll be covering that in the days going forward. And now let's see what we have to say about Amazon and Ripple. Okay, take a listen. Okay. This lady is high up at Amazon. I want you to take a listen to this.
We're best collaborating with them up front. We're best collaborating with them up front. And then, of course, payments, right? We also have someone on our team dedicated to seeing where XRP for payments can be of use and working with different merchants as well as consumers, platforms and apps to see where there could be a good opportunity for us. We're best collaborate.
I'm going to play that one more time.
Seeing where XRP for payments can be of use and working with different merchants as well as consumers.
We have someone on our team dedicated to how XRP can be of use for payments. So there you heard it there first. Amazon Web Services, one of Amazon's biggest cash generators in the world. Everyone uses their data servers. And they have someone dedicated looking into this benefit that Ripple can provide. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you made it to the end of the video, comment Amazon in the comment section below. Really supports the channel. God bless you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.